It's Madden NFL Light is on Justin Herbert. There were no problems for him last week, going over 350 passing yards. It's the River Hogs and the Commanders, and it comes your way next on Madden Football.
This is the NFL. Getting toward the halfway point of the NFL season, Week 7 is underway on EA Sports. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line. So out comes this offense to take over for the first time. And at quarterback from the University of Oregon, it's Justin Herbert.
Well, he did go 2-2 in the last ball game. Well, actually, he went 2-2-1, with the one being the victory.
Yeah.
That's the bottom line there. But wasn't it funny at practice? He threw one when we were watching, threw an interception, and the defense got on him a little bit, good-naturedly. But they're letting him know, you got to cut down those interceptions. We can't bail you out all the time.
Yeah, 2 touchdowns, 2 picks. But as you said, they got the win in that effort last week. After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. Gibson again. And no luck at all to start this drive as they're going to drop him behind the line for a second straight play. That'll wind up as a loss on the play, so now they're staring at a 3rd down and 12. We'll see what they have drawn up here. A little bit behind the line. 12 yards needed to gain a 1st down. He's got his target. That's complete. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. Walker now on 1st and 10. And he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. 2nd down. You talk about this Washington defense. And they find themselves just outside the top 10 in the league against the pass, currently bringing up the number 11 spot.
And while teams don't like to talk about it, they're pretty proud of their rankings. But this ranking is going to be put to the test today because they're going up against a top 5 passing offense in this one.
So they go from one 42-yard line to the other as they come up now 1st and 10. Back to throw here, Herbert. That's caught. It's Flowers. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. Now to the ground. Here's Walker. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. That is now 19-yard gains on back-to-back plays. A terrific opening drive has them knocking on the door. 1st and goal. Walker is not going to advance very far. He'll be stopped right at the line of scrimmage. 2nd and goal from inside the 5. The carry here for the big tight end. And he's maybe going to get this back to the 4, but that's about all. And this will be play number 10 on this pretty long opening drive. Here's 3rd and goal. Now, here's a look for the end zone, but that one's going to wind up incomplete.
Anytime he reads man coverage, I don't think it's going to be the only time he'll try and hit that route to the outside in this game. He'll test the perimeter, but that time, they were up to the challenge.
Santos' kick is up and through. So the long drive gets him down inside the 5, but ultimately they settle for just the field goal.
And I have to think that if maybe they were a yard closer, that would have made their decision tougher, and I think they likely would have gone for it. But in this situation, they just decided to take the 3, and I think it was a smart move.
And he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20. So here are the Commanders making their way out. They will be led out by the 6-foot lefty from Alabama. It's Tua Tagovailoa.
Every quarterback in the NFL has a little bit of his own signature style out there, but for this guy, he really plays the game in a different way. It's led to a couple double takes from us up here as we see him as something truly unique. It's not that he's just the strongest passer or the best athlete to ever play the position. He just has a certain way of seeing the action, and it allows him to make some special plays out there.
First play of the drive going for 14 and a 1st down. This is complete to Watkins on a slant. Zero hesitation that time. That was get ball, throw ball.
Yeah, it turned into a smoke route. If you see the coverage off the receiver, doesn't matter whether you call it a run or not. Just take the ball, get it out to him.
And they're well past midfield, just a yard or two shy of the 40. A gain of 14, first down Commanders. They stay on the ground. Again, it's Hunt. And very little there. He might have gotten a yard. Yeah, I think he got a yard to the 41. The numbers for him from a week ago. A boatload of carries, 82 yards and a touchdown.
And as we discovered in talking with the coaching staff prior to the game, going up against a team that struggled against the run has only emboldened them to run the football more. I expect 40 to 50.
Well, the pressure gets there, and Tua is going to be taken down. It's the former number 4 overall pick, Leland Thor, that got him there to bring him down. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And that is incomplete.
One thing that you're going to see from this offense is that they love the matchup with their wide receivers against this secondary. That one wasn't successful, but don't expect them to back away from attacking all game long.
Dixon, the punter, is on as he sends it away. And he didn't quite have the backspin on that one. It hits at the 4 and continues into the end zone. It's a touchback. DeAndre Hopkins and the rest of the offense heading back onto the field. Sitting right around the midpoint of the season, on pace for 1,000 yards. Good year so far, and I'm sure film study being devoted to him a little bit more on the other side.
They have to, because the pace that he's carrying right now, if you're pushing 1,000-yard pace as a receiver, that means he warrants your attention. And right now, precision is going on with their offense. Kind of like that timepiece you wear on your wrist, you know, that good stuff. Got to knock that off somehow, chip away at that time and change things up a little bit and make them go to other things and make them do those things better.
Yeah, trying to make him uncomfortable. Not many teams have been able to do that so far this year.
But one of the ways the quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field, and here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
And give him about 5 as he gets this up to the 48-yard line. From the 48-yard line, here's 2nd and 5. They'll set up to run the quarterback draw. And he stopped immediately there. Call it no gain on the keeper, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. From the gun, Herbert on 3rd down. Complete to Addison on the out route. And it's not going to be enough here. A gain of 4, about 2 feet short of the marker. 4th down. On 4th down, on is Logan Cook to punt. And he was called on 3 times in the win last week as his first one here's away. The Commanders going to retake the field for drive number 2. Over on the sideline, hoping to hit that reset button between possessions. Last time out, they had to punt it away. This time, hoping to finish this thing off in the end zone. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up. But you look at this defense. They come into this one down at the 27th position in the league, Charles, against the run.
And this group talks all the time about wanting to be better, getting stronger against the run. And to me, it all starts up front. You've got to win the line of scrimmage in order to play against the run very well.
It'll go as a gain of 4. And now that sets up 3rd and 2. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. Tua looking to throw on 3rd and 2. That is caught. And he's going to have a Commander's first down. It's a gain of 6 that time on 3rd and 2. Got to say, I was a little surprised to see him, Charles, come out in the shotgun on 3rd and less than a yard.
Yeah, but the way the NFL is nowadays, we hardly ever see anyone really run for it on short yardage. So they're going to throw the football more times than not. That was a nice, easy rhythm throw right there, and they pick up the first down.
From the 43, here's 2nd and 2. On the counter, Hunt. And a strong run that time as he's across midfield and down to the 43. 3-0 after 1 on EA Sports. Washington with the football here to begin quarter number 2. So the 14 yards actually takes him from 143 to the other for 1st and 10. Now Tua. He finds his man, complete. That's Watkins. The result, only 4 yards there on the play. And that'll bring up 2nd down. Tua sets up to pass it. They'll find Paris Campbell. That's complete. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. Looking to pass. Tua. He's going to dump this off to his running back, Hunt. And they'll lose yardage here. Knocked back to the 19-yard line. That one unable to develop, never got going. A loss of a couple, and it's 2nd down. Throwing now is Tagovailoa. Touchdown, Washington. Mark Andrews, his 4th touchdown on the year. And Washington has taken the lead. Point after, right down the middle. And that makes it a 7-3 lead. So that drive, 80 yards, 9 plays. And it's Mark Andrews who finishes things off with a touchdown reception. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18. 3 tight ends in the ball game here on 1st and 10. They'll run with Walker to begin the drive. A solid run on 1st down. Gain of 7 leaves them with a 2nd and 3.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here. And if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of 1st downs. Run some plays, run some clock. Allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up a score.
And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Play action this time for Justin Herbert. That one into the hands of Flowers. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. They'll fake the handoff. Now Herbert. That one into the hands of Hopkins downfield. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. That's now a pair of explosive plays in succession, both north of 20 yards. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. Herbert operating from the red zone. Touchdown! Luke Schoonmaker, a 14-yard touchdown. And the River Hogs have retaken the lead.
The tight end position has always been dangerous, especially in the red zone, short field. But now even more so because these tight ends aren't necessarily the tight ends of old. They're the rocked-up wide receivers who have a little bit more speed. Way harder to cover than before.
Santos able to tack on the extra point, and the lead is now 10-7. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line. Tua Tagovailoa in the offense heading back out. The last series, the ball never hit the ground. 6 of 6, touchdown pass, so whatever he did then, do it again, right?
Yeah, it reminds me a lot of when I watched the best quarterbacks throw 7-on-7 or even routes versus air. They're accurate. The receivers catch it. The ball never touches the ground. Or if you want to take it to basketball, a well-executed fast break, right? Pass, 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 finish at the rim, basket. Yeah, ball never hits the ground there either.
A 2nd down pass play there, but it's incomplete.
They certainly thought he had an open look beyond the 1st down marker to his receiver, but they just couldn't connect, and that will send them back to the drawing board.
Throwing is Tagovailoa on 3rd down here. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he's going to have a Commanders 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Well, you can absolutely feel the thought process there. They just gave up the touchdown. So in the huddle, they're telling each other, you don't want to give it back now on a 3-and-out. Nice job of making sure that they wouldn't, and they pick up the first down.
They fake the handoff. Now Tua. That ball caught by Campbell. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. Give him 19 there as the drive marches forward. 2 first downs have him up near midfield now on 1st and 10. Tua to throw again. A short throw caught by Andrews. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. From the 44-yard line, here's 2nd down and 2. Here's Tua. And he'll go right back to Andrews. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down. Off of play action, Tagovailoa. And he can't escape, and down he goes. Cleveland Farrell able to record his 5th sack of the season. They'll run with Hunt on 2nd down. And he's going to take it down to about the 35 here. 66 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here this first half. It's been a pretty long drive. This will be play number 9. And they need 10 yards out of it on 3rd. Under pressure, and he will go down. Sacked back at the 38. So now on comes the field goal unit. And wow, this is no ordinary try here. And that is no good. And instead of tying it up, they'll remain down by 3.
Yeah, 55 yards is anything but a gimme. You've got to really concentrate on your leg swing and proper technique. This time, though, he's unable to convert.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. Here's Walker to start the drive. And they are right at the 500 mark on the year and got there with a victory a week ago.
I think right now I put myself in the shoes of the head coach and say, all right, time to reset a little bit. And I don't give my team a win one for the Gipper speech, but I do say, look, we haven't played our best football yet, but we are at 500 and we're still in it. Let's try and string a few of these victories together, and we're capable of doing so.
A good pickup there, 21 yards. 2 minutes remaining in the first half, 10-7 our score. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. Out of the gun, Herbert. This will be caught inside the 10. And he will reach the 8-yard line before going out. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. Now it's Herbert. And got his man. It's caught. Touchdown, Houston. Zay Flowers from 8 yards out. And the River Hogs are able to widen their advantage. Santos with the extra point, and his guys will take a 10-point lead. And he won't return this one. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll start at the 25. Kareem Hunt and the rest of the offense making their way back out there. And I'm wondering if maybe they don't go away from him on this drive a little bit. He's been great, but they haven't scored a lot of points.
I think they still have to show him as a threat. Make sure he touches it a few times. But as you pointed out, use him as a decoy a little bit and get the ball in the hands of some other people in order to put more points on the board. But he's done a really nice job of establishing them with his running.
Yeah, he's established himself well. Now can they put more points up? They come up on 2nd and long, and the pass protection just has not been there this afternoon. Out of the gun, they run it with Hunt. And they'll bring him down at the 27-yard line. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Now a 3rd down throw, but it misses the target, incomplete. 4th down, so on is the punter, Riley Dixon. And take it right on the 30. That'll be a 41-yard punt, 4 yards there on the return.
And they will take over 1st and 10.
Getting set to go again as we look at the back, heading onto the field again. And he's well on his way to a 100-yard game. He's already more than halfway there. We're only in the second quarter.
And what I've always loved about running backs is they'll tell you, I have no idea how many yards I have. Those guys have an innate sense of where they are in a ball game and how many yards they've accumulated, because you know they're always working towards 100.
He's been working well towards 100 here.
Pass complete to Addison.
And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41. Now another timeout called for by the offense, as the clock will stop with 35 seconds to go in quarter number 2. 3rd and 2, Herbert.
He had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete.
Here's Logan Cook now to punt this one away. This first punt, 48 yards. This one looks equally as good. And the fair catch is taken at about the 13-yard line here. A 41-yard punt there with no return.
And the Commanders will take over, but backed up deep in their own territory. Here's Tagovailoa on 1st and 10.
And he's going to go down. Back at his own 5-yard line. It's a sack.
Taken down for the 5th time this game. Multiple defenders there to get him.
So we reach halftime here in a 10-point game, as we send you on over to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman and our EA Sports Halftime Report. Take it away, Coach.
Okay, Brandon, thanks very much.
Well, we'll move right through the break then, skipping halftime and back to the field for the start of the second half.
And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here.
And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. The Commanders up first on offense as we begin this 3rd quarter. And Charles, some things to like about that first half, ultimately trailing here, but certainly this deficit is manageable. So curious to see what adjustments they may have made at intermission.
As am I, because I think things bode well for a possible comeback, because I thought a lot of their best reps in the first half came through the passing game. They were hitting the open receivers, taking whatever the coverage gave them and making it work well for themselves. Now, they just want to pick up the pace of scoring a little bit. So I expect them to come out, continue to throw the ball effectively.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. Going to the air, Tagovailoa. Looking right side, and that's complete to Watkins. And he'll be taken down across the 50 at the 45 in enemy territory. On 1st down, they'll run with Hunt. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down. They'll run again with Hunt.
On any running play that's called, they're always hoping that it's going to break big and go the distance. But when you get a nice game like that, you're able to do so many things anyway. You can come back and run essentially the same play again, continue to move the ball on the ground, or you can decide to throw the ball now, because usually you have the defense back on its heels.
Now throwing on 3rd down there, but he cannot connect. Tagovailoa going for it on 4th down.
Pass taken in by his big tight end.
And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 4th down, no problem. 19 yards that time, but now it's 1st and 10.
We always hear about guys wanting to make plays that quiet a crowd.
Yeah.
After that one.
Here in the 3rd quarter, they were hoping to get the stop, get the football back. Not the case.
What a completion on a 4th down play.
So this drive going to continue following the conversion on 4th. Here's 1st and 10.
Here's Tagovailoa to throw. Smith catches left side. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch, and it'll be 2nd down.
And again, it's Tagovailoa. And he's not able to get away. Sacked back at the 22. They push him back 8 yards that time on second down. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. Tua going to throw. Under pressure again, and down he goes again. Offensively, they're going to have to figure this out before next week. 7 sacks in one game.
Yeah, that's more than any quarterback should have to bear. And if this continues on, there will be another quarterback in the game because no one can stand up to this week after week.
So they were facing the deficit coming out of the locker room at intermission, and at least they're able to get the field goal to cut into that deficit.
Yeah, now your offense feels pretty good about itself, right? A little bit more up to speed coming out of the break. You turn to your defense now and say, hey, we got 3 there. We're chipping into the lead. Can you help us out? Hold them. Let's get the ball back for us.
Now we take a glance at the offense as they work their way back out for their first possession of the second half. Herbert off of play action. And he cannot avoid the pressure as the Washington pass rush gets home. So after the sack, here's 2nd and 14. Here's Herbert. He completes this to Walker. So they'll get nothing out of that play. And it's going to be 3rd down and a ways to go here. 3rd and 14. Going to need a crafty play call here. 14 yards is what they need to try to convert this thing. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he'll be taken down, but they've got this one up to the 35-yard line. Able to convert on 3rd and 14. A terrific play call.
Whenever we talk about moving the sticks and controlling the football, there's a great example right there. Those are the 3rd downs you need to convert to win football games. We're in the 3rd quarter of this one, and this is a tight one. In order to maintain pace, keep the ball away from the other team, and put points on the board, those are the plays they need to continue to convert.
From the 38 now, here's 2nd down and 7. To the air again, Herbert. Short pass taken in by Schoonmaker. A 1-yard gain there following the 3-yard pickup on 1st down. Going to throw on 3rd down with Herbert. He's going to drop this one down to Gibson. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. They get 6 on the pickup there as the drive continues. Couple of 1st downs to kick off the drive. Here's 1st and 10 up at the 46. On the counter, it's Walker. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on 1st down.
They have 3 tight ends in that formation. That's almost a universal sign that they're planning to run the football. But how about the defense there? They met force with force and caused a stack up behind the line of scrimmage and threw him for a loss.
So the completion good for just 3. And that's going to set up a tough 3rd and 9. Now Herbert with it, looking to pass. That is caught. And they're going to have another 1st down here as the tackle's made at Washington's 39. From the shotgun, here's Herbert. Throw caught by Flowers. So the completion good for 6 yards, and it's 2nd down. Again, Herbert. Looking middle, and it's incomplete.
He didn't just deny a big throw there. He broke that one up in the red zone. An excellent play, one that may help save points on the board when this drive is over.
Oh, it's intercepted. A drive killer there. Picked up by Jonathan Jones. And they finally put it into this return, but not before he's all the way down to the 37. So that changes things. You get the interception, and then to boot, a good return tacked on.
And really, it was down to him versus the quarterback on the return, and that's one you would think the defender would win. But a nice job there of seeing the play all the way to the end and making the tackle by the QB.
Out comes Washington's offense as they get set to take over here. And they'll take over here following the interception with a chance to tie the ball game. It's 1st and 10. After the turnover, it's Tua. And incomplete, a drop there in the middle third of the field. That'll bring up 2nd down. Looking to pass. Tua. Gets this to Campbell out on the right side. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up. They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the 1st down. Throwing is Tagovailoa on 3rd down here. He had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete. So on 4th down, Ron Rivera sends out the field goal unit. It'll be spotted on the right hash. A 52-yard attempt. And his kick is indeed good. And that will cut this lead back down to 4 now. It's 17-13. So that, Charles, a season long right there.
And you know who's really excited about that? The special teams coordinator, because he's the one who has to tell the head coach in pregame, this is where we trust him from. This distance, he can hit it, and he repaid that trust by knocking that one right through.
And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there. Zay Flowers and his offense about to begin their next drive. Good day for him so far here in the 3rd quarter. He's hit pay dirt once, over 100 yards, but hey, it's the 3rd quarter. He's thinking, I want more, right?
He wants more, and it just increases the confidence of his team, because every play he makes, that means his quarterback is really feeling good about throwing the football. Probably feels like he can't throw an incomplete pass when he throws it to him right now.
Yeah, he's looked really, really sharp. And that is going to do it for this 3rd quarter of action. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now here on EA Sports as we are just about set to go here in quarter number 4. A shotgun snap for Herbert. Now look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. And they will take over at the 29-yard line. Tua now on 1st down. Campbell making the catch. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Setting the throw on 1st down is Tua. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
Yes, sir. How about an attaboy there on 1st down? Got his hand in and knocked it away.
Throwing now is Tagovailoa. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Martin Emerson. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. They'll start this drive out on the ground. Now he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. Run blitz there defensively, something we might see more of here in the 4th quarter.
I think we'll see a lot of it, and the difference between that and a pass blitz, you're just trying to get to the quarterback. You're trying to scheme someone open who will get to the QB and make sure he gets on the ground. In a run blitz, you're actually trying to cover up gaps, trying to cover up holes so they can't run the football.
And the pass, and it's into the arms of Hopkins. It's a pickup of 17 and a 1st down. Herbert now. Going right back to DeAndre Hopkins. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this 2nd half. Here's 1st and 10. Now this one complete downfield on the left side. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. Herbert throwing again. Throw to the right, hauled in by Addison.
That'll be a pickup of 4 as they work with his 4-point fourth-quarter lead. If nothing else, they've already taken a couple minutes off the clock here already as they come up second down. Now it's Herbert. Got his open man. It's Mallory. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. That good for 6 as they keep this drive right on rolling. So not quite a first and goal. It's first and 10 from the 10. Here's Herbert. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And that's good for a gain of 6. And that will bring up second down. Herbert. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. Justin Herbert with his 3rd touchdown so far, number 13 now on the year. And the River Hogs are looking to make it 2 straight as they add on to this fourth-quarter lead. Santos able to tack on the extra point, and that pushes the lead up to 11. And he'll just take a seat, and the drive will begin at the 25-yard line. For the Washington offense set to take over. Well, that last touchdown we just saw, what an important one. Now it's back to a 2-score deficit for this crew as they take the field here, and they are in desperate need of finding the end zone. Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
We know it's not an easy job to go out and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is, that's a pass he's got to have and a pass he should have caught.
And the pressure gets there, and Tua is going to be taken down. Aiden Hutchinson. Credit him with a sack, and it goes as a loss of 6. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he'll be taken down, but not before they reach the 50. That was no 3rd and 2. That was 3rd and 16, but they get the conversion anyway. From midfield, here's Tua. Looking this time for Woods, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Martin Emerson. Down the sideline he goes. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. Now a point after try for Santos. And the lead is up to 18 now. A heck of a play there defensively, getting the interception, navigating his way into the end zone for the touchdown. This taken in right around the goal line. And able to get this out to the 25. So out comes Washington's offense to take over. Remember, they have won 3 straight, but getting to 4 straight does not appear to be in the cards as they are in a big fourth-quarter hole. Tua's throw into the hands of Andrews. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. Maybe a good spot to take a shot. Here's 2nd and a yard from the 34. Tua sets up to pass it. Over the middle, hauled in by Campbell. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Now Tua. Over the middle, complete. It's Hunt. And he'll take this from 147-yard line to the other. A gain of 6. Tua to throw again.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
Out of the gun on third down. Here's Tua. Pressure, and he's going to be taken down. They sack him back right around the 44. And they're indeed going to go for it here on fourth down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out. Able to find the open man. That's complete. But he will step out of bounds all the way down at the 5-yard line. First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Here's Tagovailoa to throw. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Washington. Tua Tagovailoa with his 13th touchdown of the year and second of the game. And the Commanders have got it back to a 2-score game here in the fourth. Extra point splits the uprights, and that'll make this now an 11-point deficit. And the hands team does its job. They're able to secure it. Well, fourth quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
On second down, it's Walker. And he carries this one past the midfield stripe and into Commander territory. And now right out of the 2-minute break, we'll get a timeout used defensively with 1:56 to go. The Commanders going to use the second of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just one remaining in this fourth quarter of play. A Cook now on to punt as he gets this one away. This one angles out of bounds in a good spot in the coffin corner. And they're going to mark this out of the 5-yard line. Now Washington down by 11. A little under 1:50 remaining. They'll go screen here to Hunt, but only able to muster a gain up to the 8-yard line. 2nd and 6 coming up. Throwing Tua toward the center of the field, but it's incomplete.
Passing lanes, tough to come by with so many defensive backs on the field here late in the game. And it's not just the number of bodies, it's their quickness and their agility that makes it tough to complete a pass.
Finding Watkins, and he's going to have a Commander's first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Here's Tua. That ball caught by Campbell, and he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. Tua. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down. Now Tua.
Back-to-back incompletions, but we know this is definitely 4-down territory. Time not on their side. I don't think they want to try and get the first down in 2 installments. I think they got to go and get it right here, right now.
Here's Tua. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down. 4th down, 4th quarter. Here's Tua. He's got his target. That's complete. And this is going to wind up working out just fine as he'll have a Washington first down. And an exhale there as they convert on 4th. Tua. And this is going to be caught, but they'll say out of bounds. So it's incomplete. And they don't get the reception. Incomplete. So now they're down to 17 seconds remaining. Meanwhile, Tua's throw taken in by Watkins here. What a performance.